What's up, bro? Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with it. Let's go.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high.
There he is, man. Just the legend. We're excited.
Water?
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
That's a good idea. I might have to do it.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful. Game time. Let's get it, MP. MP in the house. MP, over here, over here. Hey, MP. Hey, MP.
MP's about to tear it up. Hey, how's it going, MP? Right up.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the games we serve.
There he is.
At point, 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Number 1.
Happy Friday night, everyone. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
Down a star player.
Rotation's worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Phoenix making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Booker. Well, if you've followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Greg.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's MP, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Goodwin in at small forward. That's the Laker 5. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. MP sure knows how to set the stage, BA.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. No problems knocking that one down. Beal's got 10.
Now, there's the scorer mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. From deep, MP. They get it back. Yep, count it. 5 points in the game.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Beal outside. And it's MP with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 16. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith. And Connect subbed in for Goodwin. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Dunn outside. To the inside. To halt the run. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Connect. And here's Hayes. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. Three-pointer, Beal sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
MP outside. From outside the arc. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
There's a minute 47 left in the second. And then Beal with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds it. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
41.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you. And changing. And that is going to do it.
And after... checked in for the Lakers. Let's go with a 3 and count it. Now 5 for 7.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. Pass to Durant, looking to end the run. The Lakers with a rebound. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
MP looking around. Hayes with a screen on Booker. 6 to shoot. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Beal outside. Outside Durant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Hachimura finds MP. 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Offensive rebound. Hachimura. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Richards. Back to Durant. Beal outside. Richards with it. For 3. Booker. Here's Beal. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter. 8 of 16. Hachimura outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Booker. And he gets the bucket. Booker's got 9 points.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. They're efficient. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's MP. And it's Goodwin in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Booker. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Goodwin. MP outside. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Now Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Allen. And he banks in the layup. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Allen against MP. Finney-Smith a screen. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Over MP. Misses off the left iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Vincent passes to Goodwin. And Down it goes. 2 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Booker. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to MP. Plumlee pulls down the board. Well, the Suns shoot. The ball at 48% so far. Dunn outside. Here's Plumlee, covered by MP. The shake. And it's laid up and in by Plumlee.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Vanderbilt finds MP. Vanderbilt, a screen on Allen. Here's MP. Back to Vanderbilt. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Vanderbilt, a screen on Allen. Here's MP. Outside Finney-Smith. MP outside. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 20 points.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Allen. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rui Hachimura.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vincent outside. Another 3 for the Lakers.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Booker, good.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Here's Goodwin. Lays it up and banks it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead,
Let's go with Michelle.
Fans pay good money for these tickets, and we're not going to.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
This arena? Yeah, in this arena, this seat for this team. Really? Wrong. Wrong.
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking. Got an air fryer. Why not?
Yeah, you're a little burned. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, do we got food already?
Leftovers are old.
I got them from yesterday, I think.
Great game, baby. Yeah. Tuesday. Oh, that was great. All right, great snack. What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night? Well, I went and felt very.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
MP, you're about to go off.
Coming up next, the Lakers take... Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th. I can't even believe I'm saying 7th. Substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Goodwin's checked in for Connect. And MP subbed in for Austin Reeves. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And it's good for 2.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
MP kicks to Goodwin. Down low. Carter pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to LaRavia. A three-pointer, no good. Keegan Murray getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Monk. Sabonis is out there with Lyons. And there's Fultz. And it's LaRavia in at the three, the small forward. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the game, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Monk. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Fultz. Bring it up for MP, a three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Fultz, still yet to score. Monk outside. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And Sabonis really
Substitution.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rebound the Lakers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on here this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your... Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll get you back to the action.
The Lakers in a tough spot injury-wise. Well, LeBron's the quarterback of this team, so you're not just going to be missing his physical aspect.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got... the Lakers making a change here. MP's checked in. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Shoots it. It's good again, and an excellent 7th grade shooting night so far.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Connect out there with Hayes. Then it's MP. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. And it's DeRozan missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Sinks the triple.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 11. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass. Dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. Shot to stop the run. Good. He hits the jump shot. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
MP with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayes with the screen for MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Reeves against DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Levine. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with the 16. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Malik Monk out there with Ellis. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Levine in at the small forward. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, MP. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Valanciunas. Levine with it. Ball's knocked loose. Monk outside. Misses the 3.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Tries the spin move. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Vanderbilt's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Finney-Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
MP outside. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Monk, the pass to Lyles. Back to Monk. Lyles a screen on MP. Monk attacking. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Timeout, Sacramento. Lance checked in for Los Angeles. Gabe Vincent comes in for Doncic. And then for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Ellis outside. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the drought. DeRozan's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for L.A. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And MP providing some spacing with that 3-pointer.
Murray outside. In the corner, it's Levine. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Ellis. MP against Levine. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Vincent with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP. Good, another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. 43 seconds left in the game. LaVine wide open. Again, LaVine missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
MP outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now, here's DeRozan. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Yeah, MP.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I might do it myself right now. Right? Triple.
Hey, you want to play Tabina?
Yeah. You grab Rhea?
Yeah, grab one.
Okay, see you then. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Into the
welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against the Heat, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Mason Plumlee out there with Kep. Look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Durant. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Martin, the pass to Jones. Beal outside. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Beal's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA, Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Nick Richards out there with Cody Martin. And it's Dunn in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. MP making the long-range connection.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Three-pointer, Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to MP. Clock at 6. The shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Martin. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Out to Kleber. Doncic up top. Beal against MP. Vanderbilt, a screen on Beal. Here's MP. And again, it's the Lakers.
They're beginning to take control. Now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for Dunn. Allen comes in for Beal. And it's Booker in for Jones. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for Goodwin. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Allen, the pass to Durant. Over Hachimura. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Booker, the pass to Martin. Durant against Hachimura. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes. MP looking around. Hachimura with a screen on Allen. And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Durant. Martin with a screen on Hachimura. For 3, Allen. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Phoenix Suns.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll see if they can start the second half with a little more oomph. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready. He's checked in for the Suns. And the Lakers also making a switch. MP's checked in for Hachimura. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hayes with a screen on Beal. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 13 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Jackson Hayes, Austin Reeves out there with Connect, and it's MP, and it's Doncic in at the point.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that. Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position, that's really nice rebounding technique.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Beal from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. The Lakers lead by 4. On the wing, Reeves. Hayes with a screen from 18 feet away. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot goes down. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And here's MP. 15 points in the game. Takes the three. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
MP against Beal. The Lakers with a rebound. Reeves has got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's from deep. Here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And just
may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top, up 10. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And it's done in at the 4-man spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Just over a minute. Finds Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Connect. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's wide left.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
For three, Booker nails it from three. Booker's got 19 points.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Has to connect. Now MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And again, it's the Lakers. Suns trail by 13. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Some changes for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. And it's Beal in for Allen. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hayes against Plumlee. Now here's Hayes. 5 on the clock. MP outside. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Beal outside. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. Here's Booker. Blocked! And they recover it. Martin, the pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Top of the key jumper, no good. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Beal, the pass to Durant. Now Plumlee, pass to Beal. Martin with a screen on Doncic. Booker for three. Booker missing again.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
For the Lakers, MP, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Vincent passes to MP. The three, and the three-pointer goes.
3-point field goal.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So
Good job, MP. I see.